Then the next time I met Prabhupada was in 76. And then Srila Prabhupada came to New Mayapur. He had gone from England, and Bhagavan, he had convinced him, although Prabhupada wasn't feeling so well, he had convinced him, he said, Bhagavan will decide. And so he came to New Mayapur, installed the deities of Krishna and Balaram at that time, and there was also initiations. And when Srila Prabhupada installed the deities, he's about the same size as Krishna and Balaram. And so he was bathing first Lord Balaram with the conch shell, and then he had to bathe Krishna. But because Krishna is on the other side, he put his hand on Balaram's shoulder. So now this picture, you can imagine, Prabhupada is holding Balaram on the shoulder. Balaram is holding Krishna on the shoulder. And then Prabhupada is bathing Lord Krishna. And it's looking so transcendental, like they are really the three cowherd boys having this wonderful Abhishek pastime. It's so beautiful. And I've never really seen a picture, but I'm sure there must be pictures of that. So that was for me very transcendental. And then after the initiation lecture, there was the prasadam. And the initiation was different because there was no more dandavats for ladies. And it was quite a narrow path, and all the initiates were sitting like this. But I had my friend from Belgium, she's called Ramania. And so she asked me, because I was already initiated, she said, oh, so how should I do it? Well, I said, I know how to do it. Prabhupada, I was there 50 times, I've seen, I've practiced. So you do like this, you pay your dandavats diagonally, you say the full regulated principles, at least 16 good rounds every day. So she said, are you sure the others are not doing? And no, I said, Ramania, or no, she was still bhakting, I said, I know it because I was there, just do it like that. So she did, she came up for Prabhupada, paid her dandavats, and I looked at Prabhupada, and he gave a big smile. He really, really liked it. So it's like sometimes we say, oh, Prabhupada didn't want us to do this. No, Prabhupada he conformed to the rules, basically, especially for Indian mood. But for Prabhupada, this full surrender, that is what he liked. So then, she did that full dandavats, and Prabhupada was very, very pleased. So then after, there was prasadam, taking prasadam in the lawn. And the lawn was in front of Prabhupada's room. So we're all taking prasadam. Then Locanananda Prabhu, he was serving prasadam, and he looked up and he saw Prabhupada watching from his window. So then he said, oh, Prabhupada! And so everybody stopped eating and we all put our hands up, Jai Shri Prabhupada! And then Prabhupada, he put his hands up like this in front of the window, like he was so pleased. He said, Jai! And then he turned around to Bhagavan. He said, get me 4 castles like this, like New Mayapur, where all the devotees, they can come, take prasadam, chant Hare Krishna, and be happy.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,